Welcome, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. How's everybody doing? Sending my love and light out to all of you. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you guys a reading. This is going to be for messages from guides and angels revolving around the COVID-19 health crisis. Okay, we're going to use lots of different decks. I'm going to pull in for messages from angels, guides, spirit. We're going to talk about what can we expect going into the next few months. How much longer will this last? What are we learning here? What is a deeper learning that we are supposed to be grasping from this situation? What should we focus on while we're social distancing and isolating ourselves? What can help ease our anxieties? And also direct guidance from angels, angel messages, spirit messages, that sort of thing. So I hope you'll stick around for all these messages. Please hit that subscribe button so you can see more readings about twin flames, soulmates, all types of readings that I provide on my channel for healing purposes. So let's get into this. We're going to talk about, what can we expect? What can we expect going into the next few months? What can we expect going into the next few months? We can expect healing. Wow, what a beautiful positive message. Now, you guys, the Lovers is healing. It also is coming together, putting good energy together to heal the planet, to heal ourselves. It also has to do with choices, okay? So it's about making good choices, making choices that are safe and healthy choices. To me, when I see the Lover's card, this is operating under Archangel Raphael, the healing archangel. So yes, we will be faced with some choices. I feel like there will be divine guidance for many of us to do what's right. And I do feel like healing energy is coming in. That is absolutely beautiful. And we've got travel opening up again. But I'm looking at this like 6 months, okay? That could be more for world travel, not state to state travel, or like if you're in the United States, it could be that it's state to state travel will open again, it will be okay. I'm seeing overseas as well. I feel like there will be more aid and more help coming in for everybody, if that makes any sense, and that we may get help from overseas, or we may be called to go overseas to help in the near future. It could be, like I said, anywhere from that, between that and 6 months, okay? At this time, there's a lot of fear and deception, okay? Please know that the media is under a deceptive energy, okay? I would not be surprised if this video gets taken down because of what I'm saying here. I certainly hope it doesn't, because we're trying to channel in positive messages. But guys, don't believe everything you hear. Please don't believe everything you hear. Try to find rationality and sanity in things as much as you can. Go to reputable sources. Try to talk to the people that might be in fighting this virus. Maybe people that are on the front lines, that they're working, the healthcare workers. There's a ton of deception right now, okay? And I also feel like there's no clarities. We're sitting in times that nothing is clear. Nothing, in other words, we don't know. There's no real known proof, factual things. There's lots of deceptiveness floating around. There's lots of illusionary things happening right now, okay? There's things bigger than, I think, what we know or what we can handle. So I feel like this is for everybody to sort of get out of their minds. I know that's really hard when we're all social distancing and we're isolating in our homes and everybody's going crazy. This is about like going crazy. So people are feeling very constricted. I feel like there is like this wild energy behind a lot of this. Like, I feel like people are going to start to go even crazier as we remain distancing and more rules are being imposed on us. But I feel like don't believe everything you're seeing and hearing, okay? Big for that. All right, so let's talk about, like I said, because that was something good, but what is something that we can release or surrender in this energy at this time? Something to surrender or release in this energy, because we've got deceptiveness. So let's get something what can we surrender? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. So, could it be that now that we're all sort of together, we're all having to be with people and quarantine ourselves with people? It could be that in the past that maybe this is all that we were doing. So somebody out there might see this video and this message might resonate highly, okay, with them. They might say, yeah, I have been doing this all along. Yeah, I have been this people pleaser and it's draining. I feel like this whole energy around us is very draining, okay? So I feel like there is more self-focus that needs to be had here. We have to focus on our own healing and our own safety and our own sanity, okay, if that makes any sense. Let's get another card for that, because I did think that surrender cards would come in handy here. Let's see if we get another message here. Yeah, we've got surrender to your intuition, okay? Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, and aha moments that come through to guide you. Absolutely, okay? A lot of people right now in this energy, we're having a heightened awareness, okay? A lot of people are waking up. People that have been asleep, I like to say, okay? There's a big awakening happening on this planet. So listen to your intuition. What does your intuition tell you about things? What does your intuition guide you to do? Maybe it's to keep yourself safer. Maybe it's to help someone, that's maybe not doing that. Or maybe there's things that, you're thinking about doing that are based on intuition that, go ahead and do them. Let's talk about, how much longer could this last? How much longer could this last? Because a lot of people are saying we've got a long haul to go. And like I said, the media is full of misinformation. So let's ask the angels, how much longer can this last? We're just getting listen to your intuition, okay? I'm going to set that aside. All right, we've got improving health. Okay, so I feel like there's a weird message here about intuition and the health thing. I feel like, if you are fearful, let's just say right now, I'm going to give you guys an example. Somebody who's having allergy symptoms might be freaking out thinking that they've got COVID-19 because of what they're hearing. If you really are focused in and honing in on that intuition and asking yourself sort of is this hyper fear or is this really what's going on? I feel like a lot of that is going on, and I feel like there almost might be a witch hunt coming, for people that have just allergies or something else going on when everybody's so hyped up and scared thinking that it's COVID-19. But we've got improving health. I mean, look at this beautiful, beautiful energy, this beautiful, beautiful card. We do have that coming. I mean, we're asking, look, we're getting success pulling out of this. I just want to see if we do get a specific timing here, okay? See if we can get a specific timing here. If not, then we're not meant to know. But I do want to just see. Let's see what we're getting. Let's see. We've got let go. I feel like this is directly telling us we have to let go of expectations. We have to let go of timelines here. We have to let go of what we're being told, putting it in our direct view. In other words, they're saying 6 weeks or 10 weeks or whatever they're saying. I feel like they don't know themselves, the experts or the media or whatever is all intermingled and mixed. So I feel like it's let go of what we're being told. Let go of the hope of it's like a season, because this virus is not like a season. It's not winter, spring, or fall. It doesn't have a timeline, I feel like. So I feel like, again, with the hype, we can't really get into focusing so much on that hype. But look, trust, okay? We have to trust that this is going to end. We have to trust, okay? We have to trust it. So we're not getting a direct timing, okay? I feel like angels do not want to share completely that. Because I feel like if we knew timing, maybe we wouldn't do other things that we need to do to protect ourselves from this ever happening again, or something else that could stop us from a lesson that we need to learn here, okay? So let's see. Down the line in the future, we're getting all is well. So all will be well again. Archangel Jeremiel, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to with hidden blessings. You will soon understand. So there is something way deeper behind this, and we have to just put our faith back. Faith has been lost in these last few years, and we have to put our faith back, okay? This is the Love and Light deck. I don't really use this deck too often. It is a tad more religious, but I feel like I need to bring this in. I'm being called to bring it in. Okay, look. Let's see what we're getting here, okay? Retreat from the outside world. Oh my God. The rain and snow come down from the heavens and stay on the ground to water the earth. So it's like, this is a natural order. This is sort of like a natural cleansing, I like to say. Okay, it's sort of saying like when we have a blizzard, we all have to go in our houses and, slow down and take it easier, and we're stuck in the house. This is like one long giant blizzard. And I don't mean that to make light of it at all. I'm just using that as like a comparison because there are so many people suffering and a lot of us are not following the guidelines and we're just extending the life of this virus. So let's get another card. Cooperation and partnership bring great rewards. So this is about working together. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. So this is about helping mankind, helping each other. Help your fellow man. Help each other. Listen to what we're being told. Okay. So what is something, that we might be learning here? What's a lesson that, we might be learning? We might be needing to wake up to a lesson here. Part of the purpose, because this is no coincidence, guys. There is something deeper. There is a deeper meaning here. Let's find out what that is. Let's find out. All right, let's see. We've got denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So a lot of us may be in denial. We're maybe all replacing fear with the normal thoughts that we've had all along, okay? Fear has replaced everything. Fear has fed this virus, guys. Fear. Thinking bad thoughts, thinking negatively, not listening to our bodies, not listening to our intuition, not listening to, our higher self in meditation. If we can get to that point where we can meditate a little bit and get to that higher voice, because it's there. And it's not the worry voice, guys. It's not that I can't, I don't know. It's not that denial. It's that higher voice. It's that inner knowing. It's like the conscience voice on steroids, okay? So if we can get to that and work on that while we're socially isolating, is probably a good time to start to try to amp up some more meditation for yourself, or learn how to do it, or get into it more, okay? Let's get another message, something else that we need to learn from this. Growth. We are going to grow from this. I want to expand my conscience and my awareness. So we're waking up. We're waking up to things. There's a lot of conspiracy theories floating around. There's a lot of religious talk. There's a lot of, end of times, apocalypse talk. I don't think that that's what this is. I think there'll be many things like this that happen before, we can even think that this is end of times. I just feel like we are being given something. It's like a dress rehearsal, okay? We're being given a major challenge so we can react the right way and do what we need to do the right way, so we can grow our souls and grow as people and grow our experiences here on earth. So what should we be focusing on? What is something that we should be focusing on while we're social distancing, while we're letting the world slow down around us, while there's all this panic going on and people are going crazy buying all kinds of things that they don't really need, and they're hoarding things, and the world is in chaos. So what can we do while we are social distancing, while we are in isolation, okay? What can we do? What can we focus on? What is something we can focus on? Okay, look, decisions. So we can focus on what we're deciding to do, how we're deciding to react, okay? How we're going to treat ourselves, how we're going to treat our planet, how we're going to treat ourselves. Hobbies. So developing hobbies, healthy hobbies, something that can keep you distracted, something that might be good for mankind. Like maybe you want to make some masks and donate them to a hospital or a healthcare facility. Look, we've got self-employment. Some people may be not returning to work. This is interesting. Very interesting. There's a crisis with jobs right now. Okay, so many people are working from home. I feel like more opportunities to work from home are going to present. I feel like it will be okay. It will work out. I feel like for some of us that were unemployed, it will be easier for us to find things to do to work from home, or people who have like chronic pain and can't get out of the house and need an income, or a supplemental income for a one income family, something like that, or your jobs will just expand to allow you to work from home. Or you may be guided to start to work on your own and for yourself in this time that we're socially isolating, and we can think and we have time to think, and that's all we're doing. Instead of focusing on the virus, we can start to think about our own futures and maybe thinking about putting some things into place that we can do for ourselves to work and be happier and more fulfilled. Because I feel like a lot of this is not going to go away. A lot of companies are going to really struggle, okay? And we can also work on our relationship dynamics. So people that are in our lives right now, the people we are closest to, appreciate, love, and worship these people, because they are the ones at the end of the day that are sticking by you. And these are the people that, if we've had issues in the past, I feel like this is telling us to resolve issues, okay? If we're broken up with somebody and we're still in contact with them, try to resolve it. If we have a relationship with somebody, a cousin, a friend, someone that, we severed ties and it was uneven, or some unfinished business, fix it, okay? Appreciate your parents if they're still here. Appreciate your children. Forming new appreciations and really focusing on the people you're around, I feel like. All right, so these are going to be what can help us ease our anxiety. And this will be messages from guides or spirit. What can we do, spirit, guides, to help us to ease some of these anxieties, okay, that are so high right now, okay? We've got life force. So I feel like focusing on your own life force, knowing that you are a being of light. We are all beings of light, okay? Knowing that we are here for a specific purpose. It may be that we are being called to a higher power now that this is going on and the world is in chaos. You may be able to shed light for other people. You may be somebody's source that they go to help them calm down, or it could be that there's somebody or somebody you can turn to help to ease your own anxieties. That's what I'm feeling with that. And look, we've got rest, okay? We've got rest, and look, the Holy Spirit. So rest, get your rest. We're home with our kids. We're having to do homeschooling. We're still having to work. Some of us are overwhelmed. Some of us have other things that, we had to put on pause. The hubbub, the hype, everything, every day, it feels very, anxious, very crazy. So we're spending energy on that anxiety, and it's exhausting. So Spirit is telling you to rest when you can. Rest when you can. Okay? So those are some things that can help us with our anxiety. Put our minds at rest as much as we can. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. As much as we can. So let's get some direct guidance. Guidance messages from angels. Some direct guidance messages here from angels. What do they want us to know right now? That is the most important thing we need to know. We've got unconditional love. The Divine Mother. To me, that is like Mother Earth and the Divine Mother. To me, that's saying that we need to look at this situation and erase our hate, erase our fears, erase our anxieties as much as we can. We can't point the finger at another culture and induce blame. We can't, take this as punishment. We have to look at each other with love. We have to resolve issues with each other. We have to resolve our issues with other countries. And I'm talking about world peace. I know that's not going to happen overnight. I know that that's something that so many people want and wish for. And that's certainly what the angels want and Spirit wants. but I'm feeling more like focus on your connections, the people that you really love the most. Call somebody you haven't talked to in a while and tell them, you miss them, or you just are thinking about them. Bring up a funny joke. Tell your mother you love her. Tell your father you love them. Try to fix your relationships. Look at each other with unconditional love. Don't be hateful or judgmental on somebody else that, used their anxiety to put the forefront of an excuse of why they wanted to go hoard toilet paper or food and make it harder for other people. And look, we've got partnerships in love. I really feel like this social distancing and social isolating and quarantine, we're with the people that are part of our life that, and if you're not, and if you're missing the people that you can't see right now, I do believe it's all about fostering any connections you have that are positive connections. And we've got truth. Okay, so the truth will come out about this. We may not be ready for it right now because of all the anxiety in the world, but I feel like we are going to come to a more peaceful stage of this, and the truth will come out. And Spirit wants us also to know that this is about solitude. Every card that we've pulled has corresponded with this pandemic, okay? So it's okay to be in solitude right now. This is meant for us to look within, go within, focus on self, be happy being with the people you're with. Yes, you can miss the people that you're not with, but you can send them love. You can call them, you can talk to them, you can be there for them. You can really learn to, yes, put the focus on yourself, but also put the focus on others that need it. I hope that this was helpful, guys, today. I'm going to pull one more card from the angels to sort of tie up this reading. And look, we've got Angel Chamuel, peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So we need to really bump up the love here, okay? Bump up the love, focus on love. Love heals all. Love should be unconditional. Guys, I know it's tough out there. Please, all of you, stay safe. Stay home. Listen to the recommendations. Don't panic too much over the media. Just know that, we will see through this. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Love and light to you all. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Lizzie the Lightworker.